Boom, my guys and gals, what is happening? It is Wednesday, November 6th. Happy hump day. It is 4 p.m. on the East Coast here of the United States. Bitcoin currently on its way back down. Just got rejected from 76, but holy shit. ATH after ATH, am I right? Let's see what happens. Are we making the push to 80 or are we going to go back to 70? I kind of like both theories, right? I like the idea of going up to 80, but let's just go recharge. We can all get our entries back in and then we'll see. I'll tell you what, I had a great trade. Accidentally got into a 50x long overnight, and it turned out to be very profitable for at least what I've been doing. I've been, a lot of small trades, stacking those things up, a lot of wins. But this was a big one. This was worth like $2,100, something like that. So it was awesome. At one point, it was worth a lot more, but we let it kind of breathe throughout the morning and kind of saw where the market took it right at the like the 9:30 opening of the traditional market. So, wow, I feel a little wheezy right now. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. My name is Jay Chains. Welcome to the show. We're going to go through some news. We're going to do some numbers. We'll go through some stuff, and then we'll look at some charts, see what we should be taking a look at. Are there any opportunities right now? Because some things are pumping, some things aren't quite ready to go quite yet. We saw some double digits on some of the coins. So when we get over to like Coin Market Cap later, we'll look and see what kind of opportunities we got. Because maybe this is the time to switch some things around. Recently, as you guys know, in October, we did the 5K portfolio, which really didn't do too well. At this point now, I believe pretty darn close, the trading account has more than the 4 coins. No, it definitely does, because it's like 5,300. The trading account's up to 5,300. And here, let me just pull up the numbers. I will tell you. So that we can give the actual stats here. So I'll just give you a little backstory. October 1st, we were going to take advantage of the Uptober month. That never really quite panned out as much as we wanted it to. So we ended up building a 5K portfolio. We put $1,000 in XRP, the Graph, Pith, and Jasmy. And then I kept $1,000 in Tether. We were going to do something a little bit different, but it ended up not happening. So those were the $5,000 worth of tokens. Got the trading account up to, like I said, 5,300. So that thing is rocking and rolling. XRP sitting, the $1,000 buy sitting at 918. So we're down, just a little bit, about 10% or a little bit. The Graph is sitting at 1,090. So we're up $90 on that. Pith, $1,160. So we're up 160 on that one. And then Jasmy coin down about $40, something like that. So not really performing all that well. I would expect now, remember, we shifted, instead of October, we shifted the portfolio. We now call it Moonvember. And so this is obviously November, and we're going to have a great month. As we know, yesterday things kicked off with a shebang. We had the election here in the United States. Donald Trump obviously took home the dub. Let's get it. So things are going to change here as far as crypto goes. Obviously, we saw the push last night, basically when the results were coming in and it was showing Trump going higher and higher as far as the odds and the electoral college votes. The price of Bitcoin was going higher and higher. So we smashed an all-time high. And then obviously we settled down a little bit last night, and then currently sitting at $76,050. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll make another push today. A lot of people were calling for a push to 80. I don't know. I don't know if we got the juice. We may be out of juice. Go back down, collect. I saw some people in the chat, which, by the way, shout out to the chat. Make sure you guys smash the like. You know what? Here's the thing. Our guys on YouTube, our guys and girls on YouTube, y'all are amazing. They always get us at a 100% smash to view ratio. 100%. It's amazing. X, can't say the same about your viewers, but it's okay. We still love you guys. Still love you, but it's a good opportunity. But shout out to the chat. Who do we got here today? I see we got Blocky, we got Brian, we got Meninja, we got, scrolling up, man, Mike Lowry. Cool. Shout out to you guys for being here. I thank you guys. And again, if you are watching on X, go ahead and hit the heart. Here we go. All right. I think let's get through some articles here. I think that would be a fun thing to do to get this thing started off. Got a couple that are Trump related, and then we're gonna get into some other crypto things because there's a couple other things. I mean, it's not the only thing that's going on. I know it's massive and it's huge, and it's at least a signal that we're going in the right direction as far as being crypto friendly here in the United States. But there is other business to attend to, so we'll get to some of those headlines. All right, let's share the screen here. Here we go. Trump-themed meme coins fumble despite election victory. Meme coins styled after the president-elect refused to join the market rally, instead taking a sharp dive. Now, I know from experience, I had one of these. Over on Femex, there was let me look at my spot account here really quick. I got the MAGA token, MAGA. The logo was the hat. Bought like, I think $75 of it. It's now down to 40. So taking a big hit. A big hit. I think we made up for it on the gains on the trade. But that is what it is. It was kind of worth the gamble. It was $75 just to see what happens. Maybe it pumped, turned into $1,000, whatever. You never really know. But it went the other way on us, as they say. So let's check this. Anything different? Obviously, Donald Trump secured the victory. We know that. Meme coins flop. Just told you that. Here we go. MAGA, the Trump, several other politified tokens. Just down, down, down. Now, that doesn't mean that they're out. It just means that they're down right now. When we get I think you have until December 15th, if I'm not mistaken, to actually certify the election. So once we get to that and we get through unscathed, no problems, hey, maybe things will change. Maybe things will change. Shout out, we got chat. We got Frank up in the house. My guy, Jacob, thank you for joining us. Thank you both for chatting there over on the X. Actually, no, Frank, you're on YouTube. I should have known. He always comes in. He likes to welcome everybody that is the YouTube viewers. Sometimes ahead of me. Sometimes he reminds me. It's a great thing that we've got going. So shout out to you, buddy. This was more important, I think, than the Trump coin thing. All those politified tokens taking a hit. That was whatever. But this was a more important article that I wanted to get into right here was what did Trump promise the crypto industry ahead of the election? Now, there was an article, and then I actually found a tweet when I was digging a little bit further on a different article. And so I'm going to go through that because this is a lot easier to see. So here we go. Donald Trump, and this is from Spot on Chain. Donald Trump has won the election, backing the Bitcoin price to soar above 75,000 on all-time high. So here are the 11 promises that he made. Fire SEC Chairman Gary Gensler on day one. I don't think that he can do that, actually. I think that he can reappoint him to a different position or some kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure that he can actually fire him, but regardless of what he does, hopefully it is very like Milton from Office Space, man. You just go down to the basement, you take your little stapler, and fuck off. We don't need crypto. Don't need you, buddy. And not, I mean, it's 2024, man. We don't need to be looking at 100-year-old laws, right? Everybody knows that. Plus the enforcement tactics that he's been putting out for years. Terrible. And it has just pushed innovation away from the United States. So great to see it be up there, but who knows? Establish a national Bitcoin stockpile. We saw today that Cynthia Lummis actually texted or tweeted. She said the same thing, that it's happening. So we're gonna have the strategic reserve, they say. What else we got here? Number 3, make the United States the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency capital of the world. I would love to know more about that. Absolutely. It means like the Bitcoin capital of the world, if that means like we're going to bring all the mining here, so we got a lot more hash rate, we're going to bring a lot more businesses that accept it or whatever, build the products and parts that we need in order to mine more or whatever it is. I'm all for it. Just want to learn more what that means. Number 4, retain 100% of the 203,650 Bitcoin currently held by the U.S. government, which is valued at roughly $14.95 billion right now. That is a large pile of Bitcoin. It would be great if we started to back some money with it, but you never know. You never know if they're actually going to do that. That could just be words. Number 5, eliminate capital gains tax on Bitcoin. Give it to me, daddy. Give it to me. I'll take that all day. and I know a lot of people will, I'll become a Bitcoin maximalist if that's the case, which is kind of the plan anyway, right? The plan is to get through this bull run, get through with the nice returns that our favorite altcoins and some of the lower cap coins are going to give us, and then we get it all back into stablecoin, and then we wait for everything to go down, the dust to settle. That's if it ever happens. Some people are talking about a 4-year bull run, like a complete 4-year bull run, just go. We'll see. We've talked on the morning show about, I'm gonna go full screen on this for a second, then we'll get back to this list here. We talked on the morning show as well about 1988 to 2000 1988 to 2000, the United States went on a 12-year bull run in the stock market, right? And there was probably a lot of growth that happened in technology throughout that phase, and so it makes sense. And when you start to think about our industry really getting started and growing, and you do RWAs and gaming and DPIN and all the different verticals throughout it, and what the projections are, and you guys hear me talk about the metric of 2030, right? So that's 5 years from now. And so let's just say that some of these things actually come to be true, and let's say RWAs, because that seems like it might be the most realistic. Is that okay? So 16 to 30 trillion dollars in the next 5 years is kind of a lot of money, considering it's at, like, I think 500 billion right now. And so that's a lot. There's a lot of time for not a lot of time for a ton of growth. Where would we have any time to slow it down? And so, potentially we do see that extended cycle, which, I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be 12 years, but it'd be nice to see it, longer than 12 months, if that makes a lot of sense to you guys. 88 to 92 were the rave peak years. Warehouses all across the world. I've been to a couple raves in my life. That was not my scene. I definitely had a fun time. Definitely had a great time, but I was not a raver. Number 6. Oh, let's go here. Number 6, support U.S. Bitcoin mining. Well, that probably, again, make the United States the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency capital of the world. What I talked about was mining there, so that would make a whole lot of sense. That's the idea. Bring it all here, baby. And number 7, end regulatory crackdowns, the anti-crypto crusade. Get rid of the Gary Gensler. Go back to number 1. Fire Gary, even though it's probably not going to happen. Let's just make a shift. Maybe Hester Peirce will help us out a little bit better. Number 8, launch a Bitcoin and crypto presidential advisory council. Love that. Let's just see how it goes, man. Let's see who they pick. Let's see what they talk about. Let's see what they do. Number 9, protect individuals' rights to self-custody digital assets. Give it to me, not your keys, not your cheese. And that includes your NFTs, which, by the way, we're going to read an article at the end. It's the last one, I believe. Yeah, NFTs, they're on their way back. So we'll have to check it out. That's probably going to be very exciting for a lot of people in the Web3 Breakfast community, because I know we have a special day on the show that's all about NFTs. It's called NF Tuesday. So number 10, no CBDC. That's probably going to end up being something that they can't keep, because it's happening regardless. Number 11, and this is one that I know a lot of people are excited about. Commute Rawls Albright's double life sentence plus 40 years, double life plus 40, the founder of Silk Road, for creating a website. Now, were there a lot of shady things that happened? It's not just for creating a website, but at the end of the day, it was for creating a website. So let's see it. Let's see what happens. It's a big list. Now, I feel like what I have been saying is that what we need in the first 100 days of the administration is to talk about crypto. And I think that we've got a lot of options here, a lot of really big things, some just supplemental things, like the free Ross movement. That is something that, I think it doesn't really take a whole lot of effort. Not like some of these other things, right? Where you have to have infrastructure and all that. You have to, build things to make it all happen. So there's a few things on this list that I probably could knock off very easily. But the whole idea of hearing what the government wants to do with crypto within that first 100 days of the administration, to me, was like that signal. So let's talk about it. Maybe in February. We all know that maybe the first part of January is going to be a little bit of a lull, right? And so once we get back into a little bit later in quarter 1, of next year, that's when we'll really see things kind of kick back into it, and it would play in line with, again, this first 100 days. And so let's get through, quarter one to do that. You would need to get through, the first 3 months. But the whole idea of, once we get in there and they start talking about that shit, that's the signal to start piling in. So there you go. That is the 11 things that Trump promised to the crypto community that he would do if he was in office. So we've got to hold him to the fire. I think that's the right expression. We'll go with it. All right. Hey, the next story that we've got here, this one is about the election stuff last night. And this one is pro-crypto candidates win election races across America. Now, as Donald Trump was set to return to the White House, 247 pro-crypto candidates were elected to the House of Representatives and 15 to the Senate. That is amazing about the House of Reps, that we've got 247 pro-crypto people that went in. Let's see. Anything that we need to read here? Time of writing, Coinbase stand with crypto. Coinbase's stand with crypto. Obviously, we got to check that out and see what that's all about. Purple states elected pro-crypto candidates. So New Mexico was a no-go. And so is that just a lake there? That's Canada. That's like, yeah, that's a lake there. All right. All right. And Alaska. Alaska's not colored in either. So Alaska, New Mexico, and Hawaii. What a shame. Crypto's over $200 million in donations. This was the largest. This was something that we had talked about a few weeks ago on the show. A few weeks ago that they had put out an article that this was, or a few months ago, excuse me. This was like the largest offering of donations from crypto companies in a political race ever in the history, right? And it kind of makes sense. We're 4 years older now than what we were. The money's a little bit different. You have, some of the people who probably took money in during the ICO days, some that had projects. We saw, Chris Larson gave like $11 million worth of XRP. Shout out to the XRP army. That's a big sell, right? Because what happens to the XRP that Kamala got now? What happens to that with the crypto? Are they going to be like, yeah, you know what? Just take it back. We don't want to deal with the tax stuff. Just take it back. Who knows? No, they'll keep the 11 million. Let's see what else we got here. On November 6th, pro-crypto Republican Bernie Moreno won an Ohio Senate seat from the incumbent Democrat Sherrod Brown. $500 million campaign. Yeah, that's just so much fucking money. It's such a waste. That could go so many other fucking places. That is wild. 500 million. Bear Shake reportedly spent $40 million to help Moreno defeat Brown in one of its priority races. Key donors included Coinbase, Ripple Labs, and Andreessen Horowitz as founders. All right, well, Ripple, if they donated to the Republican cause, there you go. They did both sides of the spectrum. Shout out to the chat, Silver Days. What's up, fam? What's up, Frank? You just need a small loan of $1 million? That's it? Just $1 million? Come on, man. If you're gonna ask for that much, you should ask for a couple, right? I think that's the rule. Like if you're gonna ask someone for $1 million, you got to ask for at least like 2.5 or 5. You got balls, man. Go for it. What are they going to say? No. Probably going to say no either way. What if they say yeah? They're like, $5 million? Yeah, man, I got you, dog. Pocket change, baby. Let me give you a couple extra just in case. I'll double it up. In fact, rock, paper, scissors me right now, double or nothing. That's silliness. What else is there in here? We got any good quotes? We love quotes. We love quotes. Tammy Baldwin in Wisconsin. She is strongly against crypto. Tammy, what are you going to do? Oh, that was such a shame to see that fucking Warren beat John Deaton. I had a chance at the Bitcoin conference. Yeah, at the Bitcoin conference on Trump Day. I was back at the VIP area and I was chatting with John Deaton. And, originally someone on his staff was out there passing around his book. And so I grabbed one and I was talking to her for a minute and she was like, well, he'll be down here to, sign him in a little bit if you want. I was like, I don't want him to sign the book. I don't need that, but I'll chat with him. And she's like, oh, he'd love that. And so he is one of the like most regular fucking people that you would like ever talk to that you would think that wouldn't be. He's not stiff, right? He's just again, normal, very normal in conversation, very conversational. He might swear like not like in a bad way or anything, but just like, you're not like when you think of a senator like Elizabeth Warren, like, anyway, he was awesome. I really liked him. He just was like a normal guy. Shout out to him, man. He did a hell of a campaign. But when you go up against the machine, what are you going to do? But he definitely got his name out there. Pelosi elected for the 20th term. What the fuck is wrong with California? Holy. Like, and what is wrong with Florida? How does Florida not legalize recreational weed? You can't even drink the tap water in Florida because they got so many pharmaceuticals in the water. So that means you got so many fucking druggies. How the fuck did they not legalize weed? That's so weird. That's weird to me. California's rigged, bro. I get that. I feel that. I feel you. Yeah, it's just wild. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube freaks. I love you. Y'all my people. All right. We're going to do something special for the YouTube people soon. I keep saying it, but we got a lot of things balanced, a lot of play. You got to get ready for that fight. I'm like a month away. What's today? Is today the 6th? It is. Today's the 6th. The 6th of November. 1 month from today, I will be in Dubai fighting, boxing for the heavyweight title, Crypto Fight Night. I sent in all of my photos today, all of my shirtless photos with all my poses, all that stuff. So ready to go, ready to start seeing some of that marketing stuff come out. So you guys know I'm fighting Eric Grimace, someone I know, someone I like. But hey, when you guys, in the crypto influencer fighting world, there aren't too many heavyweights. A lot of pencil neck nerds at little weights. So at some point, I knew I was going to have to go toe to toe with a friend, but at the end of the day, it's. I mean, come on, it's a sport. It's for some hardware, though. It's for a belt, man. I'm hoping to come back with some hardware on my shoulder. I will fly on the plane with that. No, it's like a 22-hour flight. I will not wear that, but I will treat it with. I'll put it in like a little pillow bag or something, so it's nice and safe. My ninja, a super sticker. What's that, man? You ain't got to do nothing like that. Appreciate you though. Appreciate you. All right. Next article here is Coinbase. Bitcoin mining stocks soar after the Trump win. Now, it's really interesting, right? The Coinbase stock and Bitcoin mining stocks. So the whole crypto industry. So people who don't have exposure to crypto, but have exposure to the crypto industry through stocks like this. Man, that would have been a foresight, the forethought to really kind of get locked and loaded into some of those positions, knowing fairly certain what was going to happen here. But investors who have plugged money into crypto related companies, some of which are considered proxies for Bitcoin and other top assets, like we're saying, exposure without being exposed, are having a field day with many of the top stocks surging following Donald Trump's projected win. Well, it's not a projected win anymore. When was this article? It doesn't say, but yeah, it's not projected anymore. So the San Francisco-based exchange, they went public back in 2022. I don't use Coinbase. I know my mother does. There's probably a plan to get her off of Coinbase, because I think she's ready to take the next step to self-custody. But it's a great on-ramp, great place for people who are just going to be getting their, feet wet into crypto. Great exchange for that. All right, that's pretty much it. They start talking about some of the other stuff. So there you go. If you had Coinbase or some Bitcoin mining stocks, you had a good morning as well as the rest of us crypto folks. We had a great night. This one, crypto.com, bada boom, bada bing. There you go. JP Morgan to launch instant euro dollar conversions on their own blockchain using the JPM coin. They have developed the instant dollar-euro settlement using its Connexus blockchain with a new feature slated to go live in the coming months. Is this to try to get around XRP? I wonder. Here you go. Who is this? Naveen Malaya JP Morgan's global co-head of Connexus, said the lender aims to leverage blockchain technology to reduce operation costs and bolster liquidity for its clients in the traditional banking industry. If you look at JPM Coin, we generate revenues from fees. We also generate revenue from liquidity from holding those balances. We're coming up to a third revenue stream from FX spreads. Seeking some profitability, that makes a ton of sense. The transaction conducted on the Polygon blockchain, there you go, as part of the Monetary Authority of Singapore's Project Guardian. Polygon all over the news, yet not in the news. They have the shittiest marketing you could ever imagine. So there was something that we just learned about Polygon. Something I recently learned about Polygon is that it would make sense. Polymarket. It's a Polygon offering. It's on Polygon, but nobody knew that. Why? I don't know. If you go to Polymarket's FAQs, it's the second to last thing in there asking about why you have to use a stable coin. And then from there, it says that it's run on Polygon, but nobody would ever know that. Wow. So I tweeted out something the other day. I thought that was a big blunder as far as like not anybody saying, hey, by the way, that's us. They run on us. Come party. I know we just switched to the poll, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So I was searching for actually metaverse articles, and come to find out, this came through a different website, and then it brought me to the Amazon one because it was a lot easier, or at least it's about Amazon.com. But they are unveiling a new virtual holiday shop. It's an immersive 3D shopping experience that makes it easier to find the perfect gifts. The other article, it was one of those ones that like sucks all the resources out of your computer, so I couldn't use it. It's just constantly just spinning and spinning and spinning. But the other one was relating this thing to, it was more of a metaverse site, and it was relating this to, now the metaverse. And so it makes a ton of sense, right? Shop hundreds of top gifts, stocking stuffers, and premium products all season long, baby, from the comfort of your home or wherever you are able to use this Amazon service. The virtual holiday shop, the virtual holiday experience that uses immersive 3D tech powered by Amazon Beyond to showcase compelling visuals, interactive content, and must-have selections to help you feel inspired and discover new products. Once inside the shop, you'll be greeted with a festive experience. You got music, animations, a guided journey. Whew, let me tell you what. Here we go. We got a quote. We love quotes. We're always innovating to enhance the shopping experience and empower customers to discover products in an easy and fun way, said Carmen Nestares Pleguizalo. Sorry, I butchered your name. Vice President of North America's Marketing and Prime Tech. With the virtual holiday shop, we are excited to transport shoppers into a new immersive experience where they can browse over 300 of the most coveted gifts and toys of the season. Very exciting. I'm telling you, we'll get there, right? Ready Player One. At some point, it'll be like that. Well, you could just like beep, bop, boop, bop, boop, go right into the toy shop. You can do, and you get your haptic suit, right? So you'll be able to feel everything and see all that stuff. But we are a long ways away from that. But how about this? Amazon moving into the new world, virtual toy shop. Look at that. Legos, Play-Doh, Disney, Rainbow Loom. I don't even know what that means. Magnetiles. Those are them. We have them. I love the Magnetiles. Me and my daughter love building with those things. Those are great. And taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza. What? Come on, just give me a pepperoni pizza. That's it. Taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza. Let's see. While getting your holiday shopping done, browse other virtual showrooms from other stores like Star Wars, Disney. Star Wars is Disney, right? Well, whatever. Star Wars, Disney, Breville, and Lego. Very cool. If anybody has checked it out, let us know in the chat. Let us know. Speaking, shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for being here. I truly appreciate it. Go ahead, smash like, hit the heart, do the things you got to do. Hey, it's a new day here, right? No more political talk. It's over. Great. Here we go. This is what I told you about earlier in the show, that NFTs monthly surge 18%. The rest of it is trash. Who cares about the rest of it? But this was the one that I wanted to talk about. NFT sales volume breaks slump, surges 18% in October. So great to see. I know a lot of people are just ready to go for the NFT ecosystem to make a comeback. I surely believe that they will, especially once people start taking profits. It's going to be very easy to see some of those collections that were worth a damn, the ones that are still here, the ones that still have a presence, that still have a community, that still have whatever they need in order to still be around, and you will see those things come back. Maybe not with a vengeance. Are the Bored Apes going to be worth $1 million again? I have absolutely no idea. Maybe not. Probably not. I think that well has kind of been soured and poisoned, but I think still either the nostalgia or maybe that will be some sort of a status symbol at some point. Again, who knows? But like for someone like me, I had a mutant. I sold my mutant in the bear market. If I end up making a ton of fucking money, I will get a Bored Ape because it's like what I wanted originally, but I got the mutant because that's what I could afford because I was priced out because I didn't mint one because it was like $1,000 in gas. Whatever. It was crypto then, right? That was Ethereum, man. When that network got clogged up, man, you couldn't do anything. All right. Hey, Big Chacho, El Jefe, what's up, dog? Hey, shout out to you guys. That was it. That was it. NFTs coming back, baby. They're coming back. Here we go. Guys, this is a great time. Go ahead. Go ahead. Smash the like, hit the heart, do the things that you got to do to bring some more friends in here. We're about the halfway point. That's it for articles. That's it. I got no more news articles, no more bullshit. Let's start looking at coins. Let's look at numbers. Let's looking at things to try to make some money with, right? Great place to always start. The fear and greed index, right? Where are we at? Let me see here. Where are we at today? So when we come back over to the coin stats, you guys know that I love the coin stats one. It's usually a little bit more dramatic for us. We'll see how this plays against coin market cap. There's always what I feel like coin stats is going to be swaying really heavily into what the current market is, whereas coin market cap is going to be, I think, probably a little bit more averaged out, right? A little bit more chilled out, a little bit more like, all right, we're not pumping right now. Like we had a little pump. We're not pumping right now. So we're gonna stick around here. So we'll find this out. So 57. Yesterday was 43. Last week was 54 here on CoinStats. Popping on over to the coin market cap, we got 62. So little more juicy over here. Or maybe CoinStats is saying we're cooling off, man. It's time to cool off. Which some people are saying. There were people, I was talking about some people in the chat that, we're looking at 70,000. We'll get to the Bitcoin chart in just a little bit here. What I think one of the first things that I want to do is we'll chart back and we'll see where do we have some historical resistance support. And that's going to be a basis for where we probably put in our next order. And so we're going to do it a little bit more wisely, a little bit more cautiously. And I will tell you about that. Actually, I told you about it this morning. So I'll tell you guys. I will tell you guys if you did not make the morning show last night. I happened to be putting in a moon just like I was doing some moon math, right? And so I dialed up to 50x leverage, and then put in an order at a certain level, and then was doing some moon math to see what it would make, right? Because I love moon math. Happened to just like fall asleep. I don't remember why I forgot that I put that trade on there. But when I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning, like I normally do, checked the phone, saw it, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like I'm up how much? And so I was like insane, but I realized that I had put in the order not remembering, and there we go. So we were up a couple G. We wrote it out through the beginning of the show. We watched the market go up as soon as the like 9:30 happened with the opening of the traditional market. Somebody had told me that there was like a billion of inflow, or what it was like record inflows this morning for the ETFs after the news and everything. And so we saw some massive things happening, and as it turns out, man, I got super lucky. That was even a blind squirrel finds a nut kind of thing. I don't recommend that at all. That was just a pure mistake that ended up being very profitable. But here we go. So now we can say, and I told you at the beginning of the show, we had the 5K portfolio that we were building, 4K of coins and a 1,000 of tether that we ended up leverage trading with. So that 1,000 is now 5,300 because of this move. And so now we've got more buying power with some of our trades. And so if we need to dial, we're definitely going to dial down the leverage. I've got it off 50 now. I think I've got it down to 25. And so that is a little bit safer of a place. And then maybe even down a little bit more once we get another couple of wins in, and we can have bigger positions, and the wins are worth a little bit more. So that's where we're at on that. But let's look at CoinMarketCap here for some opportunities. We'll look at the numbers real quick. The whole market's up almost 9% today. Man, I love to see that. All of us love to see that. 2.52 trillion, up 8.84%. You got Bitcoin coming in at 784. That's a new all-time. Wait, nope. 76 is now the new one. So we have got Bitcoin 794 dropping. You got Ethereum at 26. There was a weird, and when we look at TradingView, let's look at Ethereum, because if I'm not mistaken, there was like a weird flash crash today from like 26 to 24 or 23, something like that. Hey, what's up, Ellie? What's up, Doug? Yo, Blocky, my guy. Solana coming in at 189. Let's freaking go. Up 13.84%. Love to see that. You got Bitcoin or BNB at 590, XRP 54 cents. Man, oh man, it might just be time. It might be time to just do something different than the XRP for now. I just, not that anything. I mean, it was one of the ones that we put in our portfolio, right? It was one of the least. It was either that or Jasmine, the least perform. I can look right now. 919. Yeah, it is the worst performer in our entire portfolio. I am out trading XRP's performance. Let's go. Smash the like for that. That deserves a like. I'm trading better than XRP's gaining. All right. What are the coins? Tron, who gives a rip. Cardano back into the top 10. Look at that. See if it lasts. Avalanche, Chainlink, sweet. Let's look at some opportunities. What's anything down? Nothing down on the last 24. Anything down on the last hour? Nope, not really. Anything still down on the week? You got Immutable. All right. So, at $1.20, holy shit. Yeah, I would definitely scoop up some IMX or sell it for something else, which maybe I should do at this point because it sucks. It's not, but it's gaming. I'm gonna hang on to it, guys. Don't worry. I'm not gonna sell it. But man, I'll tell you what, that's $3.30 Immutable, way better than $1.20. XRP held its price better than Immutable did. Dog Whiff down 7.3%. That's a decent thing to that's like free money right there. That's free 7% when that thing comes back. You know what's gonna happen. Brett, that's another one. That is my meme coin of choice right now on the base ecosystem. So I would definitely check that one out. It's got a decent sized market cap, 912 million, but it is going to be the meme coin leader of the meme coins on the base ecosystem. We'll see. It clearly is now, but it doesn't mean that, at already 9 cents at almost $1 billion market cap, does it have what maybe something else that could just come from nowhere? Who knows? Any other opportunities? Not really. For 3%, this ain't the stock market, baby. This ain't the stonks. All right. Let's look at some meme coins, guys. If you got any meme coins you want me to take a look at, drop them down in the chat. I'm on Dex Tools now, so we can do that. I've got a couple that I'm gonna be pulling up here. Y'all know I got a couple of my favorites. Some of my favorites. And Ellie, if you got any that haven't hit yet, you always come in and you just brag about these coins that are just up like a gazillion percent. You got to give us one before it rips. So, boom, turbo, hoppy, speedy frog. There you go. All right. Check those. We'll check those out in just a second here. All right. So the first one that I want to look at, this is one that was sent to me by a buddy. I love the nostalgia play of this. It is not an animal, so it's something totally different. It is Blockbuster Video. The ticker is VHS. It is on Solana. And so it is just a couple days old. This is the 4-hour chart. I will show you the daily chart. Now, it's just the daily chart's really, boom, it's up only. It's too new to really see much. So we'll put it on. Let's put it on an hour so we can just see. There you go. So now everybody feels better of like, maybe you can find a better entry. And so it's at this point still making. Well, we'll see what happens right here. This is like make it or break it moment. We don't want to have a lower low because we've got a lower high. We need to figure out what's going to happen right here, but we'll see what happens. But it's just again, it's a couple days old. So we'll see what happens. It was sent from a friend. So that's why we're checking that one out. And there's a couple more that we got to look at that you guys know, that we know. We got the Pussy Monster over on Solana. Nice to see this thing coming back a little bit. The last couple days has been really making a charge back up. Definitely, I think it's back up over $1 million market cap, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, 878,000. So on its way back, though, had a little bit of a fall. Obviously, the whole ecosystem had a fall, but this one is on its way back. TRDM, if you guys remember, we had Adventure Bound on the show. Was that last week, I believe? And we were talking about different trading strategies, all sorts of stuff that they've got in their ecosystem. But the TRDM coin, this thing is definitely on its way up as well. Things are looking good there. There is like some things that you can do by like buying the token. If you had like 10,000 tokens, it gives you access into like the pro trading Discord where there's, pro traders that just give out. And I'm in this and I've seen some of these calls and like, this is the real deal. So you can see some of these things. And so check that out, TRDM. If you need to learn more, we did an interview, so check that out from last week, or ask me any questions. You can shoot me a DM, shoot in the chat, whatever you got to do. No stranger to the Squid Grow ecosystem, man. What's a shout out to the team Squid right here, making the charge back to 2 cents. Let's get it. Obviously you guys know that Squid Grow was a major sponsor to my previous fight for Karate Combat. But I love SHIB. I love the team. I love what they're doing. Silent Swap is amazing. If you have not tried it out yet, it is really cool. It's got this really cool feature that from your one wallet, you can send coins to several different wallets on different chains. You don't get wrapped versions. You get the native chain, right? And so say you wanted to send yourself, you got an Ethereum and you want to buy, or you got to send. All right, we're not we'll use Ethereum. It's Christmas time. You got Christmas time and you got some siblings and you want to send them. You got Ethereum, but you want to send them something different. So you could pop that in there, swap it into a different coin. They get it in their wallet. And it could be private. It could be semi-private. It's an amazing feature. It's privacy and security is one of those things that we have really forgotten about in this ecosystem, right? And I understand that it's a necessary evil, right? And I talk about that necessary evil in the way that, like for flying, I have given up certain privacies in order to make my flying experience much easier. And so I do clear. And so I do my eyes and my fingerprints, and it makes my experience at the airport a lot seamless. Have I given up some privacy and security for it? Yep. But it's okay because it's more convenient. So that is one of those things that's really happened in the crypto industry, is that in order to really facilitate more people coming in, we kind of had to back down on some things, right? Some of the core philosophies of what crypto was, privacy and security. And so this is a new opportunity. So shout out to the Squid Grow team, the Silent Swap team, doing some big things. So what's up, Shib? And the last meme coin that I'm going to pull up here before we start looking at some of yours is Gotti. Gotti making a charge back from the depths. It was down to, God, what was that, $150? People were freaking out. I haven't sold one. Still hanging on. We've got a lot of things that'll be happening in the future with these guys. I know that we're taking a break from the giveaways because of how it brought some bot activity and kind of ruined a lot of things. And so we'll be back hanging out with those guys. I love M Kid. I think he's a great person. He's super generous. He's very articulate. I love having conversations with him. I miss hanging out with him in the morning show, but I'm gonna try to get to the brunch and see if we can hang out a little bit more in some other spaces or do some things because I really like him and what he's done and what this project means and what it really is all about, how it's for the people. So it's rigged in the people's favor, not the dev favor. And I haven't been sharing my screen this whole time. Oh, how long was I talking about coins and not even sharing my screen? That's what happened. That's what I need you guys for sometimes. Be like, yo, bozo. Yo, bozo. So we'll just do the charts again real quick. Here's the VHS chart. Remember, blockbuster video, nostalgia play, not an animal. We got none of these are sponsored, by the way. Even Squid Girl, it was a sponsor for my fight. I just listen, I believe. And so you got the Pussy Monster chart, things are moving on up. You got TRDM, things are moving on up. Squid Grow, things are moving on up. Got moving on up. There it is. It's a good day in the meme coin space, at least of these ones. Let's see what you guys got here. What do we have here, fam? All right. How do I get Ellie? Can you do me a favor and will you DM me that contract address? Because I cannot actually copy it off of a chat for some reason. Wait. I take that back. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Where was it? Okay, so it's not showing up. That's weird. It's not showing up in YouTube Studio. I see it on StreamYard, but it's not showing up on YouTube Studio. So if you could just DM it to me, and then I'll grab that and throw it into to Dex Tools. That would be great. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. In the interim, let's see what else do we got here. I know a lot of people want to see Turbo. Let's look at that one. There's a lot of people that like that project. That was one that we knew about really early because of Turbo, but we never got into it, even though we all should have. Now it's at a $5.9 million market cap. Wait, $645 million market. Is that right? $645 million market cap? Golly. Let's look at the daily on this one. Is that right? 2.9 in liquidity. Looks like it might be a good time to buy. This is a nice little prolonged downtrend here. It looks like we just broke out. So if things are all going to be bullish, I know that there's a lot of people that are into this. You know what? We're going to throw this on the we'll throw that on the watch list. We'll throw it down at the bottom. No, maybe I can't move them. All right. There we go. Turbo. There it is. I would probably buy a little of this right now. Like if you were thinking about, if you were on the fence, I would, because again, you had a downtrend that it looks like we're breaking out of. Now it's done this before and still continue to go down, but I think things are just different in crypto now. I just think things are different. And so it's like we got to get over the PTSD. We got to trust the pump, respects the pump, respects the pump. Respects the pump. I'm telling myself that when I say that. I got to respect the pump. I chicken shitted out of another big one, but it's fine. It's better to have and not need than to need and not have. It's better to not get wrecked than to get wrecked because you're guessing. And that was a great conversation that I had with AJ today. Was really looking at some of these things and looking at the charts and looking at your setups and maintaining your composure, maintaining your strategy. Just because things are fucking ripping doesn't mean you need to get into a trade, doesn't mean you're missing out. Things come back down, right? And this has like been my whole strategy this whole time now, was just really a lot slower. And again, I've lucked the fuck out by getting into the trade that I did today and winning on this one this morning. But at the end of the day, that is not the strategy that anybody should take. But It's all about really just sticking to what you're trying to do, right? And so at the end of the day, like I'll probably get into a trade in the next couple days. And the whole thing was like previously, like in years bull runs past, like I would force it, but it's not about um the whole like the way they explain it is like, you don't really want to be anticipating, right? You want to like you want to mark out your charts, and you react, and you don't anticipate, and you don't like guess towards things like, oh, like, it's going to go down if it goes here. No, like you set a little thing. And one thing that I do hate, because like if you're going to get into the short, you don't want to miss anything, but you respect that if it's going to drop a little bit but then go up, like you want to set certain zones that it's really like like your ranges. And if it goes out of that range, like if it gets rejected or if it plummets, like then you're going to get your short. But I don't really like shorting. I did hit a small one, and then I kind of got burnt on one as well yesterday. It's actually the first L I took on a trade in a while. It is what it is, but uh that's why I don't like shorting in a bull run, is because the upside is far better with a long. So see what's going on here. We got any other coins to be looking at? Nightbot, no. Gotti has me freaking out. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Go ahead and smash the like and hit the heart. I know we're getting towards the end here. Let's see. Neil, he's got one. Neil, if you could DM me that CA, that would be great. All right, here is the one from Ellie. And Frog. Ooh, 77K market cap, huh? Ooh, okay. This token is now listed on Radium. Check the chart at dextools.io. Here's a different one. All right, a $2.72 million market cap. All right, maybe. So what this is on the daily. Let's take a look at a smaller time frame. Let's look at an hour. Oof, up only. Oh wait. Oh, that looks healthy. I would maybe wait for a tiny little bit of redness to show up, because that's just what it does. Like here, so like 1949. What a fucking year that was. 19. Actually, no, fuck that. 1974. It might not get there. 2000. That's when I graduated high school. That's what it is. That's where I would get in 2000. It'd be like a blast from the past. So I'm gonna set a buy order on Frog for 2000. I'm gonna write this down. If you guys could go ahead and smash the like if you've not done so while I just write this down. Frog at 2000. All right. I will make sure. Can I? Because I don't think I can. All right. Now, can I set an alarm on it? On Dex Tools? No. All right. Well, we've got the line here. We're gonna set this as a favorite. That is our entry point. That is where I'm gonna get in, is at 2000. Thank you, Ellie, for the pick. All right. What else? What else we got here? Okay, so that's Ponky. Okay, I can type that one in. Ponky on Soul, 7.6 million in liquidity, $295 million market cap. There you go. This thing's been a ripper. What time frame? That's the hourly. Let's take it back to the daily. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah, that thing's growing nicely. Took a nice little. That was a hell of a swing right there. Woo. That probably was fun for somebody. Yeah, this looks like it's growing pretty nicely. I don't know anything about the Ponky, but I mean, I'll tell you what, $295 million market cap, 7.6 million liquidity, 100% is that 100% is locked up? Is that what that means? Burned. Sorry, burned. Huh, all right. We're gonna add Ponky in there. Look at this. Man, some of these things are fucking up huge. Obviously, Frog just started. It's 3x, but man, love to see the green double digits, guys. Oh my goodness. Again, we're not even on the chart. It's because I'm stuck in the comments. Oh man. I just got to keep it off the full screen thing. So here we're gonna go back. We'll do it again. So Frog. Here's the Frog chart. This thing's looking good. We like this. There's the Frog chart on the daily. The next one was Ponky. Ponky's on Soul. We got ourselves a nice little steady mover here, man. When did this thing kick off? Yeah, look at that. That's a good looking chart. It's healthy, right? That's a healthy chart. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Is very predictable. Very predictable. What you could do here. Stretch it out a little bit and kind of see what the next move is. Is it still going up or is it ready? Was this the down? This is kind of an anomaly here. Almost like it wanted to like just absolutely rip, but something held it back. So that's really interesting. You have to maybe figure out what happened around there. But looks good, man. My guy, Frank, of course I'll recap. I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. I mean, that's my mistake for not getting in there. My mistake, totally. All right. What else we got? What else we got? Were there any more? Okay, so we did the Ponky. Good to go. We did the Frog. We did Turbo. Walk Whiff. I've been seeing a lot of that lately. Walk Whiff. Walk no. Oh, wait. I'd see. That's your account. That's a bozo move. My bad. Shout out to the chat. All right. I think is that it? BDKN. What's BDKN? Let's check that one out. Oh shit. All right, all right. The homie's got a coin. Here we go. All right. Now we'll put this thing on lock, man. We're gonna have to start watching this one. I like it. Are you guys doing a show? What is today? Wednesday. You're doing your show tonight? Or was it last night, Tuesdays? Let me know down in the chat if you guys are doing your thing tonight or if I missed that. But I think that's it, guys. I believe that is all the coins that we had, unless there was anything that I missed. All right, that's it. That's all we got. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. It's 5 p.m. That means the work day here on the East Coast for most people is over. But that doesn't mean that that's where you are. You may have a little bit more to go, or you may already be home. I don't know. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, regardless of what you're doing. I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern for the Web3 breakfast. That's all I got. Adios, amigos. Ciao for now.